Start your engines.
Hello, and welcome to this evening's Grand Prix. You join myself, Lemony Tang, in the commentary booth as always. This is the SSRL. It's round 4 from Monaco, brought to you by the Racing Notebook, KamiKayGifts, and Oszku Dog Toys. Check out the links in the description. So we're on qualifying here for the best Grand Prix of the season. If you can't win the championship, this is the race you want to win. We've got 19 drivers showing up here this evening, so it hasn't scared them away just yet. Let's see how we get on through this qualifying session. There was 18 minutes on the clock. We've just about 17 minutes left. These drivers will want to get 2, maybe 3 2, maybe 3 flyers out there, so they have to get out and get cracking. So, who's the first driver out on track here this evening? It's Teco, flying the flag for FO5 in his own right as well. So, Teco out here in the AlphaTauri, showing his true grit and his love and passion for the sport. Plenty of opportunities here in the SSRL. We go through the tunnel. A fantastic track is Monaco. We've been racing here donkeys, absolutely donkeys. So we look forward to many years hopefully to come as well. Down into Tabac. Used to have a tobacconist on the corner there. That's why that's called Tabac. Through the swimming pool. Hence they built a swimming pool in there in the late 80s, I believe, into one of the corners that's actually had a lot of changes through the years. Was Rascas. Anthony Noakes, the final corner, and behind already. These guys are flying to start his flying lab. It's Teco bringing us around his 19 corners down into turn 1. Sandoval, not too bad. Going up the hill now. Beau Rivage. In through 2, into 3, Massenet, this really long left-hander. Watch that wall on the exit. It can kick out through now towards Mirabeau to the hairpin out of Grand Hotel hairpin. If you look in real life, there's an Irish flag in on the right-hand side. during the Grand Prix, or a Ferrari flag as well. Top notch. Nice. Through the tunnel we go for the first time. Teco, just, you'd have to say, you'd have to keep it ham and cheesy out here. Otherwise, you don't want to be finding the wall early days here. Through the chicane, and we're back around to the back. Flying in, he's after hitting the wall. Unbelievable stuff. You know, I can't believe it. He's still cracking the wall. He's out of qualifying. His wheel is gone. Oh my word, just as I was saying it, it's the commentator's curse. Other drivers avoiding action there. Yellow flags in sector 3. And we have lost our first driver, Teco. Unbelievable. Let's have a look at that on the side-by-side replay. Let's have a look-ski here. Let's see what she's saying. So he's through into the tunnel. Not too bad. Still 4 wheels on his wagon at that stage of qualifying. Down into the Nouvelle chicane. Pretty decent through there, you have to say. He looked a little bit slow on exit. I was thinking he was on a banker lap, but no, into the wall. And then through the swimming pool, he's super wide, clips the wall on the inside, which shoots him across. Very reminiscent to Petrov's crash. Was it Petrov? Petrov, and I remember who was it? Someone's with the red flag. Lewis Hamilton was able to change his rear wing. He was caught up in it as the leaders are coming up behind the back markers. Few cars in front. Old tyres hit the wall. Big smash now, in fairness. Do check it out on the old YouTube. It looked nice to see everyone was okay afterwards. Thereabouts. But yeah, definitely gave it a good go that day. Kachow is your provisional pole sitter. I digress from qualifying. Mr. Welter now, as we look at him, into second on a 111.0, so it's very close to the top of the timesheets. Everyone, though, just needs to get a banker lap in. We've lost Kwan out there as well. He's also hit the wall. And that is not what you want to be seeing at all. We'll get there. Back to the old footage here. Who was that? That stopped out there. Pleasant Snake. Pulled up to have a cup of cha, maybe, a cup of tea. Believe they're very famous for their chips and mayo in Monaco. So let's have a look, ski. Who's out here in the danger? Dave is out there in the skid area trying to get a banker lap in. Herman the German, he's in 12th, he's still in the pits. So any big guys out there? Quincy's down at the bottom of the timesheets on an outlap though. Chuckster's there as well in 15th. Whoa, look at that Ferrari. Almost took off through the exit of the swimming pool. Anthony Noakes, the final corner. A deceptively tricky corner. That wall on the exit really does jump out at you. Watch it on the exit. But across the line goes in the danger. Dave to a 1:10.907. The lap times are tumbling here. And we look forward to the rest of it. Who else now is out here? Let's have a look down. The nose bow is on a flyer. A little bit wide through the chicane, the start bit. We're keeping the momentum through the second bit into the final 2 corners. Raskas 18 and Anthony Noakes 19. Yellow flags out there, sector 2. Someone's coming cropper in the hairpin. But as the Nuzbo goes across the line into 10th and a 113.3. Again, just banker laps for these guys. No need to push it just yet. We still have 11 minutes and 20 odd seconds left on the clock. This is the SSRL. It's round 4 from Monaco. The nose boat is definitely on the second flyer here. Watch that curb on the entrance. Leclerc, I'll tell you all about that one. A few more drivers have lost it through the years over the super wide through the chicane. The final corners now. A little clip of the wall for a good look. You're not pushing hard if you aren't kissing the wall, but you don't want to find it too much, otherwise Teco reach out and grab it. Improves by half a second does the nose bow. So fair play. Kovacs is on an out lap. Herman the German's on one. He's about to cross the line. Into seconds goes Herman on a 1:10.931. So these guys, the top 10, the top 3, 4 even, all within a tenth of a second around this Monaco Grand Prix track. Absolutely class stuff. Tebron is just down on his lap time. Giving them curves plenty of space through the chicane, through the swimming pool. And across the line. Whoa! Nearly lost it there. Quincy's on a flyer as well. Look at this on a second flyer. Through the final two. Oh no, he's into the pits. Okay. Kismikas on a warm-up lap out there. Skid solo still in the pits. Herman's coming across the line to start another lap. Well, right on board of Herman here. Will I try and check something out here? Hitting the rev limiter on the exit. There is Herman. Can he go top of the time sheet? He does at a 1:10.5. What a cracker when we were on board with him through that video. I was looking at my phone, trying to share the link to the stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel as well. Really big show. Who's out there on a flyer now? Mr. Welter seems to be invalidated. He has indeed. Jolly Boy John on 5th. Not doing too good there. Pleasant Snake. Did Perez is flying into the wall, perhaps nearly. He's after losing loads of time. We'll wait for Formula 1 fire. Need to get that one right by the end of the year. Into the hairpin. Down to the chicane, goes formal. There we go now. True to back a little bit wide. Must have backed out of that one. I would have anyway. But what do I know? I was just a commentator. Through the final corner now. What can Formula 1 do? To the line, he's into 5th on a 1:11.1, so he's gained nearly a full second there. The drivers are starting to come into the pits or finish lap times. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. These guys have a lot to think about by the end of it. Kovacs, what's the story, buddy? Adamski, thanks very much. Nice to see you on the old chat there. What's up for everyone else? Let me know who you think is going to win this one. Don't look at the top of the time sheets just yet. Let me know in the old chat who's going to win this Grand Prix this evening. Mr. Welter, he's pulling in here. So he's in the second, Mr. Welter. Fantastic lap time there. And the Danger Dave is on one out here in third. Who else is on one? Formula One, perhaps? No, everyone's either on an outlap or in. So here we go. Formula One must be pushing on still. Now he's come in. So there we go. The Danger Dave. The next car out on track on a flyer. Very easy to clip the rear tire on that wall on the inside there as well. So the drivers need to be concentrating every single time in this track. Into Raskas goes the Danger Dave. Oh, he's abandoned that one. He's abandoned it. So who else is on one? We haven't had a look at Tobelson in the Mercedes this evening. Let's have a look at himself for a bit. On a fast lap, on a warm-up lap, I don't know. Mr. Welter's left the session. That's not good. Through the tunnel for Tobelson. His teammate is in 10th. He's in 11th. Can he improve on his 112.8 into the chicane for, you would say, one of the last few times for Tobelson here this evening? He still has plenty of time to get another run in, alright. Oh, so close to that wall on the exit through to back. Flick the car left and right through the swimming pool. And towards the final corner, Raskas and Anthony Noakes on the exit. All he can do is plant the power and hope that he's beat his lap time. Can he improve? No, he's down by 5/10. Unfortunately, maybe a mistake out there. Raleigh is about to cross the line and he's jumped into 10th position. Kismakus has been disqualified. He'll find himself out of qualifying for that one. Quincy flying through the corners. Look at the commitment on the Mercedes driver now. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. Yellow flags out there as well. Drivers keeping out of the way, but as Quincy thunders towards the line, can he improve? He does to a 112.0 into 10th position. And that's more like it from Quincy. Herman the German, is he on one at the moment? He is not on one. I think he's saving up his ERS. He's flying through them corners though, you have to say. He's using it though. He may be on one still. We'll stay with the provisional pole sitter for now. Right on board into the chicane, just on board as we turned in. Nicely navigated through to back. The commitment, look at that, ever so slightly a lift, and she's still going. Now that's a kiss on the wall. You're not trying hard enough if you don't kiss it. A little bit wide through Raskas, but Anthony Noakes was navigating nicely, a little bit perhaps on the exit. He's backed out of it. Oh, nearly clips the Ferrari on the way out. That would have been something else. Herman's not going to improve this time. He has enough time to get back around to try one more time. But does he have enough fuel? The nose boat to the line. Can he improve? He's on a warm-up lap. Raleigh's on a warm-up lap as well. D. Perez is flying at the top of the hill into Massenet and Casino. Tight right hand hairpin into the Grand Hotel hairpin. Oh, he's invalidated. D. Perez has thrown it all away with that one. Unfortunately, riding them curves just a little bit too much. What's up, Alexander? Let's go indeed. Oh, dial that rear brake balance perhaps back a little bit loose into that braking zone. And by the time I finish my sentence, he's coming through the tunnel. Provisional pole has retired. He won't be able to beat his lap time, so it's up to everyone else to try and beat it for him. Mr. Welter's out in the pit lane. He's retired. The checker flag has dropped here, so he's second at the very best. And the Danger Dave is on one out there at the moment. So is Formula 1, John Boy Jolly, Pleasant Snake. We're going to stay with Pleasant Snake until he crosses the line. I see KamiKayGifts is out there as well, so we'll wait to see some other drivers crossing the line. But Pleasant Snake does not improve, unfortunately, for himself. It's Formula 1 to the line. Can he get there? He does improve, but can't improve by that much. KamiKayGifts coming into the pits, so it's all down to the Danger Dave. At the moment, he's the last driver on a lap. Oh, he's into the wall. He's clipped it. We'll stay on board, but he's up on his lap time. Is he up on Herman? Into the final corner. No, he's not. He's going to throw it into the wall. Just saves it, but that's it. Qualifying is over, and Herman takes pole position for round 4, the Monaco Grand Prix for the SSRL. Brilliant lap from the Haas driver, once again showing his class here, taking pole position, and he's going to be starting the Grand Prix in first. I probably changed the mediums in the pits, perhaps. That's why that's coming up with a set of medium skis. Anyway, Herman gets pole position with Mr. Welter in second, joining him on front row. The Danger Dave in third with Kachow in fourth, Formula 1 in fifth, Jolly Boy John in sixth, T-Bran in seventh, Pleasant Snake in eighth with the Perez in ninth, and Quincy is your top 10. Raleigh in 11th with KamiKayGifts in 12th, Tobbleson in 13th, Truckster 14th, the Nosebow in 15th, Teco 16th with Quan 17th, Skid Solo in 18th, and Kismakus in 19th. So the drivers are going to have themselves a bit of a break here while they settle themselves into a race start ritual. We'll take this time to have a look at the driver standings as we are about to start the race in 5 minutes. So, you see here, Herman is your championship leader on 43 points, joint championship leader with his teammate Pleasant Snake in second. The Danger Dave is in third on 41 points, Mr. Welter on 37 in fourth, and Kacha is in fifth on 31. Fellison in sixth, Ivor seventh, Quincy in eighth. A lot of drivers very close to each other. It's round 4, so we're starting to get into the meat of the season. We'll have a look at the rest of them here. Sinful in 13th with Raleigh 14th. Yeah, that's down to 12. Scratmuckus in 15th. And yeah, still like not too many points between these drivers either. So we'll look forward to see how they get on in the race. It's going to be a race of attrition here this evening. The constructors, as we get ourselves ready to go. Haas is leading the way on 86 points with Ferrari in second, behind on 57, McLaren third on 49, with Red Bull on fourth on 39, and Alpine, your top 5, on 32. Williams, Mercedes, Aston Martin, Alfa Romeo, and AlphaTauri all the way down there on 13 points. They'll be hoping to get a little bit better here this evening. We shall wait. So, as we wait for the guys, I'm going to maximise this up ever so slightly. So that's Formula 1. Favourite drivers, Juan Pablo Montoya. Favourite athlete, Kobe Bryant. Strengths, Mamba. Mentality, weaknesses, consistency, and sim racing experience over a year. Class stuff from Formula 1. His teammate Quan. Favourite drivers, Villeneuve/Montoya, Juan Pablo. Favourite team, Williams. Strengths is his instincts, Weaknesses, consistency, and experience. Sim racing experience, still a rookie. Well, good man yourself. You're absolutely smashing it here. As always, have a look next at No Sebo. Favorite driver, Fernando Alonso. Favorite team, McLaren. His strengths are he never gives up. Weaknesses is his qualifying and sim racing. He's 5 years experience, so he's pretty good at that one. Let's have a look at Ivor, his teammate now. His favorite driver is Fernando Alonso. Favorite team is Mercedes AMG. With strengths is race pace. Weaknesses a 1 lap pace, so the quali side of things. And sim racing experience, 1.5 years. Decent from Ivor. Next we move on to the Alpines. Teco, who we seen having an awful qualifying here, but he'll be hoping to keep it out of the wall and get some points on the board. His favourite driver is Charles Leclerc with his favourite team, McLaren. Strengths, consistent slowness. Well, slow is fast. That's what they say. Weaknesses is qualifying. And we see that anyway. Sim racing experience, 4 years. Savage stuff by Teco. And his teammate is Kacha. Favorite drivers, Alain Prost. Nice. Favorite team is McLaren. Strengths, commitment. His weaknesses, all in mentality for P1. We're all like that, don't you worry. We're sim racers. Sim racing experience, 1.5 years. So, decent. Happy days for Kacha. We'll have a look at Fellowson now in the Alpine. His favorite driver is Daniel Ricciardo. He's pretty happy he's back this year again. Favorite team, McLaren. His strengths, driving in the wet. Weaknesses, qualifying pace. And his sim racing experience is 2 years. Interesting that his favorite driver is Danny Rick and his favorite team is McLaren. That didn't quite work out, that fairy tale, unfortunately, in real life. Next we have a look at the Perez and the Aston Martin. Favorite driver is Fernando Alonso. He looks a bit like Fernando in that photo. Favorite team is Aston Martin. Strengths is his race pace. Weaknesses, qualifying pace. And sim racing experience is 2 years. Decent. He's getting pretty good there. Favorite driver for Truckster. His teammate Truckster is... His favourite driver is Herman. Interesting choice. Favourite team is Leeds United. Weaknesses, teenage boys. Jesus Christ. We should have read these before I started reading them out. Sim racing experience, 28 years and counting. Fair play to you, mate. Fair play to you. The old Atari day as well. Next of all, we've got the Ferrari driver of the Danger Dave. His favourite driver is Mika Hakkinen. Nice. Favourite team is Williams. His strengths, awareness and consistency. And his weaknesses are strategy, decisions. Sim racing experience, 2 years. And his hobby is mountain climbing and Muay Thai. Savage stuff. So the guys are back into the race. So let's have a look-ski at the guys. Let me get this profiler back up because, yeah, I'm sure that was going to restart. Dang. Well, that's not what I want to do. So, learning all the time. There we are. Nice. Right, so we are starting the race here. Oops. I am sorry, dude, Quincy, not getting the starting grid, but I'll call them out anyway as we go. Herman the German is in pole position with Mr. Welter in second. The Danger Dave in third. Kacha in fourth. Formula 1 in fifth. Jolly Boy John in sixth. T-Brand seventh. Pleasant Snake in eighth. D Perez ninth. with Quincy 10th, Raleigh 11th with Kovacska in 12th, Tubbleson in 13th, Truckster 14th, the Nuzbo in 15th, Teco 16th, Quan 17th with Skid Solo 18th, and Kismakus in 19th. So the drivers are starting to line up here on the grid for the SSRL. It's the Silly Season Racing League. It's round 4 from Monaco, brought to you by the Racing Notebook, KamiKayGifts, and Oszku Dog Toys. We look forward to the start of this Grand Prix. We await the green flag. The final drivers are lining up on the back, and we await the lights on the gantry. Herman the German is your pole sitter. Will he keep it? Who is going to be the master of going faster? The revs are rise, and we are racing for the SSRL. Herman drives down towards turns 1. The rest of the field starting to make their way through. How do we get on up the hill? Through Beau Rivage, the rest of the field spreading out. Everyone keeping their nose clean. So far we're side by side, almost in the wall. Who was that? That was Raleigh. In the background there, some other drivers getting a little bit loose through the exit of the casino down towards Mirabeau. A few lockups to be expected at the start of this Grand Prix. Into the hairpin we go. We got a Red Bull up the inside of the Alfa Romeo. Never going to happen. Jolly Boy trying it on. And everyone else, pretty much it's a car park down there, as you would expect on lap 1 in Monaco. Through the tunnel we go for the first time. Herman through the chicane, followed closely by Mr. Wouter in second. The rest of the field making their way through as we are with the leaders going through to back and the swimming pool with the yachts and the celebs all out there. It's great to see for the SSRL. As we complete lap 1, Herman is still your race leader with Mr. Wouter in second, the Danger Dave in third. Let's have a look at these position changes. Who's up and who's down? Tobbleson's down 3. That is not good. Quan's into the pits, perhaps clipped the wall out there. Everyone else up 1 position. Perhaps Truckster is the man on the move, up 2. And so is Kismakus in 17th. Game's missing some audio from that view. What's up there, Mitchell Aegis, you absolute legend. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and check out the sponsors in the description. Formula 1 right on the back of Kachow as we go through to back turns 12. Into the circle. Oh, double take on the steering wheel there. Let's have a look at these tyres everyone's decided to start on. Medium soft, medium hard. We've got a few cars out there on hards, couple on softs, the rest predominantly on mediums at the moment. The trick is to go long here, wait for a safety car, and you should be okay. Kachow super wide through Massenet. Oh, we're going to get blocked down towards. Oh, Mirabeau just about backing out of it. And gets away with it. The guys giving each other not much racing room at all there. Although, to be fair, wait, would you? Battling for position. Into the chicane we go. Nobody trying it down there just yet. We still have the rest of the field. Although Kismakus is just pitted. He's clipped the wall somewhere. This is one of the best battles on track at the moment. We have some cars coming in at the back here as well. And the Danger Dave in front. A little bit loose and formal. Back to these guys here having a nice battle. Quincy's on the back of Pleasant Snake here, so everyone almost within a second through 4th to 9th. Herman has pulled a 2.4 second lead out in at the front with the Danger Dave in third, 1.7 seconds off respectively as well. So the top three are pretty much sorted, although Kachow is catching Dave. I'm going to be putting him under pressure sooner rather than later. So everyone's going to be thinking to themselves as they start to get a bit of field spread, keep the nose clean, keep the wheels on the wagon, and you should end up with some good points here this evening. It's a 19 corners, it's 3.3 kilometers, 2.0 miles. It's the shortest track we have, but it's our most famous one as well. Up a Ravage for the 5th time. 40 laps here waiting for these guys in Monaco. So 39 actually. It's not like NASCAR, they won't get a green white checker near the end. Lock up by a few drivers into the hairpin. It seems to be a favourite for these guys this evening. They're coming down the hill, perhaps a little bit offloaded as you start to turn in through the chicane, through the tunnel towards the chicane, and this battle still commences. No one able to really make any gains on the car up in front. It's almost put pressure and hope for a mistake time, but if somebody hits the wall, you could very well follow them in, and that would be the end of your race then. Loose into the braking zone from Quincy behind. So as we get a bit more of the field spread going, we'll run down the order. It's Herman, the German, leads the way with Mr. Welter in second. The Danger Dave in third, followed closely by Kachow and Co. Formula 1 is in fifth with T. Brand in sixth. Jolly Boy John in seventh. The Pleasant Snake in eighth. Quincy ninth with D. Perez in 10th. Kovacs in 11th with Chuckster in 12th. Then we to go back a little bit to Raleigh, the Nuzbo. He was followed closely from Teco and Tobbleson in 16th. Skid Solo 17th. And then we've got Kwan in 18th and Kismakus in 19th after making a few pit stops. They're going to be coming under pressure from the leader. Here we go. There he is. Blue flags on lap 6. Kismakus has had a bit of a mare already this evening, and he keeps well out of the way. Great sportsmanship shown indeed. Someone's in the wall. Jolly Boy John's clipped the wall on the exit of Saint-Devote. How much damage has he got? He seems to be back up the pace, but he's dropped from 7th, it looks like. 7th all the way down into 10th position. Lucky to get away with that one. Lucky to still be in this race. A few drivers getting a few penalties out there. Best battles on track, although I'm going to jump up towards the race leaders because it looks as if the Danger Dave is right on the back of Mr. Welter. He is indeed. We got yellow flag in sector 3. Why is this? Who's that coming out? That must be Kwan. No, Jolly Boy's into the pits as well himself. So this is definitely the best battle on the track. 2 tenths between Dave and Welter. True Casino. A little bit spread out now into the chicanes, but can we do anything about it? Formula Pfeiffer. Yeah, gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That's going to damage his hopes this evening. Hopefully he can get rid of that at some stage if there's a late safety car, everyone coming in for sauce. But here we go. The Ferrari lines up the Red Bull into the braking zone where side-by-side contact is made. And we're still side-by-side on the exit. The Danger Dave up the inside into back. And he makes it stick. What an absolute cracker that was by Dave. He showed the nose. He got the elbows out. I'm sure Mr. Welter won't be too happy about it, but he makes the move stick, does Dave. And he is on his way now. Can he gain from the car behind? It's up to Kacha to try and do something. We're right on board of Kacha. As we look towards Mr. Welter, who is now being relegated to third. This is the battle for the podium positions. Formula One's being dropped down. It was him coming out of the pits, was it? I'm not quite sure. I thought he would have already been out of the pits, but anyway. Staring at the back. Can't really do anything. Let's have a look at that in the side-by-side replay. On the bottom right there, we're going to see the Danger Dave gets a cracking exit through Portier. Down in the tunnel. He pulls out at the last second in the braking zone. The Red Bull turns in. Don't know where he thought that Ferrari was meant to go, but they give each other room on the exit. And towards the back, he's still there, and the Red Bull has to relinquish the position. What a cracking move by Danger David there. Oh, Formula 5's back in the pits. He's gone from bad to worse. He must have hit the wall. That's why he dropped some positions. Quincy's right on the back of Pleasant Snake now. And the Perez is on the back of Quincy. Quincy's got a cracking run. Can he do anything about it though? We're right on board with the Mercedes driver. Is he going to launch one? Not yet, not yet. Almost runs into the back of him there. We got a yellow flag out there. Who is that? That's... Oh, loads of cars off. It's a safety car. We've got a safety car. On lap 10 at 39, it's a safety car. Skid, Solo, Jolly Boy John and Formula 1 have all come together on the exit of the casino, I believe. There's a lot of them off there, in fairness. And Mr. Welter, Dave, they've all taken the advantage of coming into the pits. That was extremely weird. That was extremely weird. Alright, bit of a glitch perhaps. And this has not worked out well at all for the likes of Herman, Kacha, to Brand. Did they have a chance to come in when it came out? That's the question. The localized yellow as the race leader was coming through. No. Herman the German's after being shafted by that safety car, ladies and gentlemen. Herman the German was literally going through Anthony Noakes, the final corner, as the safety car came out. Unbelievable. He's caught up to the back of it. Kacha and Co did have an opportunity to pit. Mr. Welter has taken that opportunity. He is the first driver in the Crocodile who has made his pit stop. The Danger Dave in 6th on mediums. A long time to go on mediums there, but Mr. Welter is looking very tasty indeed in fourth. Well, it's definitely going to get interesting by the end of it. Let's have a look at the rest of these profiles and we'll see what they're saying. We were on the Ferraris, so I'll just scroll through them as we wait, and I'll drag that up while we're under safety car. Keep you looking at the pause screen. The Perez, Truckster, we done the Aston Martins. The Danger Dave was the last one we done, so we just finished Dave. So I think it'd only be fair we move on to his teammate next. Is RPM Sinful. His favourite driver is Lewis Hamilton with his favourite team Mercedes. Driving a Ferrari. Oh my word. Strengths, race pace and patience with weaknesses, quali pace. His sim racing experience is 5 years. So he's pretty experienced at this stage. Kovacka. Favourite driver is Kimi Raikkonen. Favourite team is Ferrari. His strengths is fuel management, weaknesses, tyre management, sim racing experience is 1.5 years. Then let's have a look ski. A Pleasant Snake. He is your Haas driver. The sister teammate too. Herman the German. I love his hair. Favourite driver is Lando Norris. Favourite team McLaren. Strengths, reflexes like a snake, and his weaknesses are qualifying. Sim racing experience 3 years, so decent enough from Pleasant. Next we have Herman the German. Valtteri Bottas is his favourite driver. Favourite team is Stake F1. That is Sauber to me, sir. Strengths, race pace, weaknesses, qualifying. Sim racing experience 9 years. Decent. Tobelson in the Mercedes. His favourite driver Sebastian Vettel's favourite team Red Bull Racing. With strengths, full fuel strategy. His weakness is Delta plus safety car restarts. We'll see how he gets on through this one. Sim racing experience 5 years. And his teammate Quincy. His favourite driver is Jenson Button. Favourite team Braun GP. Strengths, race pace and consistency. Weaknesses, 1 lap pace with sim racing experience 1 year. His hobbies are anime and karting. Absolute legends. Great stuff to see them out here. And I tell you, we'll whip that up. Well, we're still under the safety car. Move it down there. Grand job. Yeah. So, the drivers are making their way through to back. The safety car is in at the end of this lap. We look forward to it. We can't wait for it. It's up to Herman to take the safety car privileges. Will he pit or will he just keep going? Kacha in second is right behind him as well. So he's gone already. Herman looks as if he's already pulled the trigger. He has indeed. The rest of the field. Oh my word. Traban nearly drops it into the wall on the exit there. Everyone else keeping their nose clean. No, not quite. Yellow flags. There's a Mercedes of Tobelson. He did say his safety car restart was his weakness. He's just showing it there, unfortunately. Jolly Boy John up the inside in his boat. Yes, he makes the maneuver stick. Great stuff. And the Williams is trying to gain the advantage as well. Up the hill. There he is, the Williams. Holy moly, what a great move. Is that Jolly Boy? No, that's somebody unlapping themselves. That's Quan. Quan, you absolute mental thing. Class move to unlap yourself. Mr. Welter's trying to on with Tabran. Can he do it down into the braking zone? And the Danger Dave's found himself behind them, which is unfortunate after making such a cracking move already. Through the swimming pool, the pack go. Herman's gained 2 seconds on Kacha behind. Kacha is 1 second ahead of Tibran, who is under all of this pressure. He is the buffer to the leaders right now. He has not pitted. Mr. Welter and Danger Dave have Welter to the outside. Can he do an outside maneuver down into the first quarter? He's trying it. He turns in. He does. What a cracking pass by Mr. Welter into Sandoval. Up the hill, Chupo Ravage into Massenet and Casino. Now go Danger Dave. Can Dave do anything about it? Down in towards the hairpin. Not quite able to get there. And he's going to have to do one of his specials out of the tunnel, one would assume. Portier now, important to get a good run through here. He's going to be up the inside even before we get to the tunnel. It's side by side through the tunnel. Contact is made. What's after happening? Everyone is still okay. I can't believe it. Dave's up the inside and the Alfa Romeo has to take maneuvers to the exit. And he's not a happy camper, is Dave. Up the inside goes the Haas. I can't believe it. The guys are getting the elbows out. Traban is dropping like a stone. He's still in front of the pack here, but the battles are really well and truly happening for this 5th position, as Mr. Welter is on the back of Kacha now. Can he do anything about Kacha? The extra grip is exactly what these guys need. I don't know where to look really. Mr. Welter side by side, is he up the hill? Not quite able to get there. Pleasant Snake not quite able to get there. Snake nearly tried it up the inside of Basile. I've never seen a maneuver there because that is normally a plane crash. Up the inside is the Aston Martin behind. Deprez on Quincy. They're all getting bottled up in here. This is the Constantina effect. Alpine clips the wall on the exit there. And they're all right behind the Alfa Romeo of Traban. Pleasant Snake is going to have to get a good exit. He tries it. He does. The rest of the field behind. Mr. Welter passes into the chicane. Oh, they're very wide on the exit. Oh, Traban's getting clipped from behind as well. I'm not quite sure really what's happening here. Bit dodgy that now, I have to say, but I'm not sure. Kacha's out of the race. There's his car. It's out of the race. I can't believe it. Kacha's crashed out of second and third. Unbelievable. There's the car on the inside. Oh no. Unbelievable stuff for Kacha. That's a disaster. And again, Herman's just going to get shafted by the safety car. Is he? No. It's a VSC. Okay. It's a VSC, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look at this side-by-side stuff here, because how is this defending? How is the defending? The stewards will be looking at this afterwards. I'm pretty sure it's alright, to be honest. There's more bits of car. Who do we have having issues up in front here? Oh! Kovacka is having pressure. Oh, so it's the other Alfa Romeo now. Looks as if T-Brand took that opportunity to pit. That was a clever move, in fairness. What's going on? Sorry about that. Into the chicane. So it looks as if the Perez now is holding up the likes of Raleigh, Truckster, Formula 1 and Kovacka, with Jolly Boy John at the back of this pack. Oh, nearly into the wall goes the Perez on the exit. Up the inside goes Jolly Boy, and that's surely going to be an accident. Yes, it is. He loses part of his front wing. What are you meant to do? Unfortunately for Jolly Boy, he's lost a bit of front end plate, but he got away with that one, in fairness. thereabouts got away with that one. Have a look at that one, side by side. You see Jolly Boy on the right hand side. The guy is trying hard through the first few corners. And it's when we get up to Mirabeau, turn 5, it's really where it all goes south for the Red Bull driver. He's lost some wing. He's still in the race though, but he just dives it up the inside. Nowhere he can go, clips the Alpine, and that is the story. What are you meant to do with that one? Jolly Boy is DNF'd in the pits. Ah, that's a disaster. It seemed as if all they needed to do was change his front wing. It's another driver we've lost now here this evening. Unfortunately, that's 2 down. The drivers are doing really well. We're just about on the halfway mark. We've only lost 2. Everyone else pushing extremely hard out here. It's a race of attrition. Not so much so far, but history might repeat itself here. Yeah. Formal gaining on the Aston Martin up in front. Everyone's still being very patient. Aston Martin runs wide though into the chicane. Has to take to the escape into Tabac. A little bit wide there as well. So Formal has to lift off through Tabac. He's losing time. You can see how much he's hemorrhaging here. Oh, holy moly. Let's have a look at Kovacka. We're right on board of Kovacka. He's going to look at this battle. Formal's going to dive it up the inside to the outside in towards turn 1. Not able to do it. The Red. Oh, look at that though. He puts him under pressure. And there we go. Truckster makes a mistake. And Formal 1 takes 7th position. Truckster runs wide through the exit of turn 1. And he's lucky he saved it out of the wall. Sandoval is not a place you want to find yourself carrying a bit too much speed into. And he gets away with it for now. It's right up towards Quincy Di Perez. Let's say with Di Perez, because you see the Haas Snake up in front. And Quincy in third. So this is the battle for the podium position here. Very nice. Mercedes on hard. Mediums for the Aston Martin behind. So a bit of a tyre difference. We'll bring up the tyres and see what they're running. 10 lap all hards for Snake and Quincy. 10 lap all mediums for Perez. Bit past their sell-by date now, I'd say. Definitely not getting the grip they would have got at the start of this stint. Lockups into Mirabeau once more as the pack make their way around for the 21st time of the race. We've yellow flags out there. That's 3 Bran. To Bran. What's he doing? What's he doing? Causing a VSC, just sitting there, not doing anything. Gonna get himself disqualified. Here we go. There we go. Skids come into the pits. Who's that down the escape road there? What? I'm extremely confused. Not for the first time. Herman takes this opportunity to pit and comes out in 5th. The truckster crash coming into the pits, I'm not quite sure. Pecco's gone through. And yeah, we're all topsy-turvy here for a few laps after Jolly Boy John. No, wait, T-Brand parks it and just gets himself disqualified. Like, pause the game or pull into the pits. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, hope everything's alright. So, Teco in 8th, is still on his merry way, trying to catch Kovacs in 7th. Oh, that's a big lock up into there. Where is the battle? I hear you guys ask. It's up here for 3rd position. Quincy is on the back of Snake. He's been staring at the back of that Haas all the way through this Grand Prix. Can Quincy pass Snake by the end of it? Let me know in the old chat if you think he will. I'm sure he might do. Sandoval for the 23rd time. And the field make their way around. It's Mr. Welter, who is now your race leader, with Pleasant Snake in 2nd, Quincy in 3rd, D. Perez in 4th, and Herman the German in 5th. Caution in the swimming pool section. What's after happening? So Kwan has lost his wing. And Tolbison, oh no, looks as if Truckster's crashed into him as well. Oh, there we go. We have 2 cars coming in to get new wings. Herman the German's going to try and make a maneuver. Yes, he does on D. Perez. Perez has no answer on them old tyres for Herman's. Brand new softs for Herman. Can he go the rest of the way here? Yellow flags out there. Is that Danger Dave having an issue? It is. Dave's lost his wing. Oh no, the Scuderia are not going to be happy about that one here in Monaco. DSC is being deployed. Let's see if anyone takes the advantage. This time Skid's there again. He's only pitted. What's that, Formula 1 then, is it? Yeah, Formula hasn't pitted. Kovacs got, is he going to pit? No. Let's have a look at the tyres on people. D. Perez is pitted though. There we go. Brand new set of softs for him. Teco and 8 has gone through. He's going to get that position. Lovely jubbly by Teco. D. Perez, the Danger Dave is coming in. He's got his no front wing. Raleigh stayed out. Tobbleson's just coming through the chicane. Sorry, the swimming pool section now. And it's a drive-through for Snake. Unbelievable. Speeding under the safety car. Tried to get a little bit of an advantage. Could not do it. And now he's got himself a drive-through penalty. Not a place you want to be doing. That is Monaco. Letting his teammate by, as you'd expect. Herman the German is coming for Mr. Welter. Ah! Snake into the wall. It's gone from bad to worse for Snake here. And Quincy follows him in. Quincy's followed him in, so he's going to get the position if Snake has to get a new front wing here. They both have a drive-through. They both have a drive-through. Okay. Okay. Formula 1 goes on by. And here comes Kovacs. What can he do? He's going to see these 2 drivers just about rejoin in front of him. Not what he wanted to see. He wanted to see them behind him. Anyway, what are you meant to do? Can Quincy pass Snake by the end of this race? That's still the question. I have no idea. Best battle on track here. We're right on board of Quincy because Kovacs is just on the back of us as well. Trying to get a good run through Portier, I should say. Into the chicane. And a good exit here towards the back. Not quite able to get there. Need more of an overlap on time through here or a good run. Not quite able to do it, although no, only Leclerc would try that move. Sector 2, yellow flags to Williams. Somebody won't worry about it too much. Recovered nicely. Up the hill, Beau Rivage, Massenet. Watch that wall again on the exit casino. And a lot of drivers going Kovacs gets just, the Perez. Brand new softs, looking at these drivers like shooting fish in a barrel, but he needs to get the drive, he needs to get the run. Can he do it? We're right on board at the Aston Martin driver and see how it pans out. Good exit through. Portier is on the back of Kovacs. And look at the drivers up in front battling into the hairpin as well. Yes, indeed. Around the outside goes the Mercedes. Quincy makes the maneuver on Pleasant Snake. And he's going to try and pull away now. Quincy has more pace here. Yellow flag, sector 2. Ferrari spinning in the hairpin. He's all right. Just can't use the grip, can they, Perez? Can't do it. Into the braking zone. Sandoval, he has to back out of it once more. Try and carry the momentum up. Beau Rivage, if he can get the run, but he can't. Sector 1, yellow flag. That's Teco gone into the wall. Down at Sandoval. Here we are side by side at a lot of these drivers now. We're still back with the Perez now. So Teco's hit the wall. Can Di Perez get a good run through Portier? Yes, he's on the back of the Aston Martin now. This should be an opportunity for Di Perez. He pulls to the inside for the braking zone. Can't quite get there, but he asks for Alfa Romeo. Look at this on the exit. We're on the exit towards the back. And we're going to swing it in and make the maneuver. What a cracking maneuver by Di Perez. Takes the 6th position from Kovacs, uses that superior grip, and now he's on the back of Snake. What can he do with Snake? He's on the back once more. DRS for Snake up in front though, so he won't gain the advantage into the corner. Gaining the momentum though through the corner. He pulls to the inside, not quite. That's a very brave move up Beau Rivage if you try it. If you try it on the exit of Sandoval. Showing the nose into a few of these corners, and you see Snake in front getting loose, locking all 4 tires up. 4-wheel drifts almost into some of these corners, getting all out of shape. Di Perez though tries to get the acceleration, couldn't quite get there. Snake handles it beautifully into the braking zone. Then we have to stay behind once more. So them softs perhaps starting to lose their edge. Not so much through the fast stuff yet though. Oh, look at that. Through the chicane goes Snake. We're trying it up the inside. No, we're all over the back of Snake like a rash here. But we can't do anything about it. The Haas is still positioning his car at a very good positions here. Closest battle on track as the Nosebo and Tobelson are going to be fighting it on soon. Yellow flag, sector 2. Who was that? That's Kwan, perhaps just keeping out of the way through the chicane. What an invigorating battle this is for 5th position. Quincy's passed Snake, but he hasn't been able to pull away as much as I thought he would. He's only been able to gain just about a second on the cars behind. Di Perez still trying to use that tire grip and momentum, but he's starting to see that Haas driver pull away here almost. Not able to do it through the exit of the swimming pool, but into that's Raskas. Getting confused the last week. Oh, loosey goosey. Oh, look at that. The frustration is starting to be shown with that over revving of the car. Yellow flag, sector 3. Skid solo, perhaps clipped the wall there. Surely you can have a go now. Up the inside we go in the Aston Martin. The Haas has to give us room. He gave us enough room not to have an accident, and that was all he gave us. In fairness, nothing wrong with that one. Di Perez so frustrated here behind the Haas driver. But there we go. Portier once again. He's right on the back of the Haas. Can he pull out at the last second? Use the slipstream through the tunnel? No, he has to back out of it. Haas driver though is all over the place. We're going to be side by side into the back once more. No, not quite. On the exit into the swimming pool, almost got the over under. Up the inside, no, into Raskas. So we can see the frustration. Yellow flag in sector 3. That's Kwan into the wall, is it? No. Sorry, Kwan. That's Formal. Formal's come into the pits. He's crashed. That's who it was. So Quincy and Nicole were up there. Oh, look at this, side by side, up Beau Rivage. Yes, we are indeed. The Haas and the Aston Martin side by side. Oh, what a maneuver by Di Perez. Into fourth position. The Haas driver couldn't do anything about it. Tell you now, that's one for the highlight reel forever. With that one, Trucksters retired out of the race, unfortunately, in the sister Aston Martin. So as one made the manoeuvres, the other one was bowing out silently. Can Di Perez do anything about Quincy in third? Quincy could find himself under major pressure for the final podium position here. Pleasant Snake has dropped back by almost 2 seconds already. But look at that, Di Perez nearly into the wall. Almost there as well, so he's pushing extremely hard to catch the Mercedes driver. Lap 32 of 39. Still plenty of racing left to go in this race, although we're in the final quarter of it. Formal gets a penalty for his troubles as well. Raleigh's on the back of Kovacs now. What can Raleigh do? Can't quite get the maneuver done there. Although Kovacs is super all over the shop here. Not able to do anything about it just yet. Di Perez is on the back of Quincy though. So let's have a look at Di Perez. Can he do one of his specials? True Sandoval up Beau Rivage and around the outside of Massenet. He's getting close enough. He's got the DRS down towards turn 1 to start the 33rd lap for themselves. Quincy's a little bit tight. Di Perez carries the momentum but can't pull alongside. Still another lap or 2 away for that move. Raleigh has had contact with Kovacs into turn 1. Yellow flags. No harm, no foul, but he tried it on. Kovacs shut the door, firmly closed. Di Perez on the back of Quincy still. Can he do anything about it? Mansell Senna. Alonso back a few years ago held up half the field. The crack. Why not? You can in Monaco. I've done it and I got crashed into. But I held up loads of people for 10 laps myself. So, you know, you can. Just place your car well, place it right. All you need to do is worry about your exit out of the final corner. Really. And down towards the chicane through the tunnel. And then you're okay. You've always run the risk in Monaco. The walls are so close. Look at this, the car coming out there. Almost caught Quincy off guard. Could you imagine Quincy careering into the back of that car coming out of the pit lane? I didn't see any of them arrows. Did you guys? Let me know if you did in the chat, because I didn't see any of them arrows that are in real life that tell you there's a car coming out. Lockups. Into Mirabeau again, the Grand Hotel hairpin. Perez is looking like he's gained a good bit of momentum. He was thinking about it. Thought better of it. Raleigh's right in the back of KamiKayGifts as well, so you know that battle's not finished yet either. I'm sure Raleigh will try it on once more. We want to get him after that bit of contact. Oh, Perez into the wall. It looked as if Quincy had clipped it as well, just in front of us. Perez on the back of Quincy. Perez has been providing some fantastic footage the last. Oh wait, look at this. Raleigh's into the wall, into Sandoval's jumping back. Formula 1 was gaining the momentum and the time, and the cars up in front, and he's made the maneuver stick. And there we go. Formula 1's going to be right on the back of KamiKayGifts now. Can he do anything about it? Fresh enough. Soft. Oh no, Dave has crashed up the hill. Bouvage into Massenet. He's lost his wing, and he doesn't look like a happy camper there at all. Oh, Perez is on the back of Quincy. He's got a good run, but he can't quite do it. Formula 1, we're right on board. Alfa Romeo gives him the inside. Formula took, no. So Formula had just gone off as well. He pushed you wide. He did not have to give that position to him, KamiKayGifts, but fair play. Anyway, we'll have a look at that side by side, because let's have a look ski at that. See if that was necessary, or Formula just got a position. Oh, Danger Dave's crashed out of the race. Danger Dave has crashed out of the race on lap 36 and 39. Oh, the nose bow hits the wall too. Dave, we knew, was lost his wing already. Unfortunately for Dave, yellow flag sector 2. Who's clipped the wall? Not sure. Lap 37 and 39. Herman the German has just ran away with it all. Oh, sake. Sorry about that. Herman the German's just ran away with it here. "17 seconds in front of Mr. Welder, who is 30 seconds in front of Quincy." Decent at that one. This is the closest battle on track is Pleasant Snake, Raleigh and KamiKayGifts. We'll see how these guys get on. I'm not sure if that's a glitch or not, but these guys are revving the guts out of them cars. Oh, the Alfa Romeo's wide, and through goes Raleigh. Raleigh takes the position. Pleasant Snake now has to try it on. Look at the momentum Pleasant's got there. KamiKayGifts going to be under pressure into the chicane. No, we think better of it from Pleasant Snake, but he's only got 2 laps left to do it. Yeah, the race leader is coming up behind him, just going through the chicane himself, so in fairness. So Rolly, now that he's made the pass, he's gained a 2-second advantage on Kovacs. 25 lap old hard, you have to say fair play to Wouter, Quincy and Kovacs bringing their hard tyres 27, 26 laps respectively. But up the inside goes Pleasant. Contact is made, Kovacs has to give room, and we are through. Kovacs has also lost a bit of front wing. Oh, that's why he's nearly running into the wall through Casino and Massonnet. That makes sense. Teko's on the back. But anyway, we won't worry about that one because the race leader has started his final lap of the Grand Prix. Herman, the German, in the Haas, once again showing his superiority, his pace, and his consistency here this evening for the SSRL. He's true, Portier. Through the tunnel for the final time. He only has to navigate now a handful of corners left. To back, turn 12, swimming pool, 13, 14. He can literally put it into neutral and coast to the end. He's got a 25-second gap to the car behind, but it's going to be Herman the German in the Haas who's going to win the SSRL Round 4 from Monaco. Herman wins the Grand Prix. What an absolute cracker from Herman here this evening. We have to wait a good bit of time for Mr. Welter. We'll have a look at Mr. Welter through the final few corners. And he's going to cross the line in second. Mr. Welter in the Red Bull. He makes it to the end. Class stuff. Quincy's going to get third. Yeah, decent for Quincy. Through the final corner in the Mercedes, Quincy crosses the line to take the final podium position. D. Perez in fourth, a valiant effort from himself. Formula 1 trials and tribulations this evening. He's going to drop behind Rolly, but he crosses the line in fifth. Rolly's going to be sixth, and then they swap their positions around after the penalties. Pleasant Snake is going to come across the line next to Kovacs after. But it's been an absolute cracker this evening. It's Herman the German who wins the Grand Prix for the SSRL. Another dominant performance here. Quincy gets the driver of the day, but Herman comes away with the spoils. Absolutely cracking as always for the SSRL. Herman waving the flag in first position, joined by Mr. Welter in second and Quincy in third. The trophy is raised. Wait for it. And now the team are there, and there's only one thing left to do. The champagne! Well done to Haas and Herman for winning the Grand Prix. Mr. Welter in second and Quincy joining them on the podium here this evening. But what a cracker as always. Herman the German takes the race win. The victory is his this evening. Mr. Welter in second, a very valiant performance from himself. Quincy in third likewise. D. Perez in fourth with Rolly in fifth. Formula 1 in 6th with Pleasant Snake in 7th. Kovacs in 8th with the Nosebow in 9th. And Teko, your top 10 here this evening. Tobelson in 11th with Skid Solo 12th. Kismakus in 13th. Quan 14th. The Danger Dave did not finish in 15th. Chuckster 16th. Treban T-Brand 1 in 17th. Jolly Boy John in 18th, and Kachow in 19th. We lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody hit the wall or stay alive. Herman the German wins the Grand Prix for round 4 in Monaco. So we'll try and get a few of these guys on the old Shadowrooski here. See how they get on in the race. We'll just try and get this in. Yeehaw. Congratulations, guys. Absolutely brilliant race win by Herman. Quincy, congratulations on your third, and Mr. Wouter in second. We'll jump to Herman first. Herman, 25-second win from second. How do you feel? It was a cracking race from yourself.
Yeah, I was very surprised to put it on a pole with mediums, and then it just was quite a good run. Bit scared with the first safety car, but I had to stay out because of check position. I was pretty much the only one who was shafted by that because I just passed the pit entry. And then just try to make these old mediums work, pit into a gap, and then I had some luck on my side as well with the VSC, and then I just could benefit from a data issue for Snake and Quincy there, and just move on, pass Wouter. I think he let me pass because of damage, and then it was smooth sailing from that on to the end.
Yeah, cracking Grand Prix. You did get shafted by that first safety car. We called it in the commentary booth as well. What must have been going through your mind? Because there was a yellow flag being shown. But as you say, it was just as you went into Anthony Noakes, the final corner. I was looking at it on the timing screen. It went safety car. That must have been... your heart must have dropped at that stage.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Even at the moment the yellow flag came out, I was looking at the exact point where the crash has happened, and I was not quick enough to react, to be honest. Like, I thought there was a split-second thought, but now already entered Anthony Noakes, and then the yellow flag came, and just the timing of that, like, couldn't react in time. There may be some initial or more like some intrusive thoughts may have brought that car into the pit lane there, but obviously at first shafted because the tires already passed the second cliff, and then was just trying to hang on. Did a good restart. Kaczek couldn't follow. Then the incident with Wouter, it seems, and then just pit into a gap that was quite comfortable. At time before the VSC came, it was P10 predicted for me after the pit stop, which would have been a heavy task, not to say the least. But P5, and then it was way easier, and I just could manage these softs to the end. They were quite worn. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest, but true. I still tried to push the gap further, and I was flat out the whole race.
Fair play to you. What comes around, it goes around at the safety cars and VSCs, in fairness. Mr. Wouter, congratulations on your second. As Herman there suggested, you seem to have a bit of an up and down race there this evening.
Yeah, definitely. I had, first of all, connection issues, so I got kicked out of qualifying. Then I moved to my Wi-Fi instead of a cable. I think there's somewhere a kind of cable broke. I don't know the English word. So I switched to Wi-Fi, but the connection was horrible. So that's why I let Herman go, because I already was hit in the back once due to desync. So I was thinking maybe not risk it for the P1 battle and just settle for P2 because he was way too quick. But there was one point, I think, it probably has been on stream. I don't know the name, but the Alpha Tauri was a bit optimistic move for me. And I don't know what happened with him afterwards because I wanted to let him pass again. But then he crashed out, so I hope it was not my fault, but we'll see what happens. In the end, I'll take P2 because Herman was way too quick today. And for me, it was a fine race.
Well, fair play to you anyway. You definitely caught Quincy near the end. Quincy, congratulations with your third position there. How do you feel?
I feel great, man. Feel amazing. It was a the end. I thought I messed up on the penultimate lap with my penalty that I got, but luckily Perez behind me got a penalty as well, so it sorted itself out. Yeah, 28 laps on hards. It was a crazy, crazy time.
Fair play to you. You seem to be looking quite a lot at the very start of the race as well. Pleasant Snakes rear-ended that Haas. You go. I was asking everyone in the chat there as well. It's like, is Quincy going to pass Snake this evening, or is he just going to look at the back of him? It's Monaco. It's what it is. What was the frustration like?
He seemed to be struggling a little bit more on the hards than I was. So I was catching him, and in certain corners, like the downhill braking section with the little square, I forget what it's called. I was catching him and making time on him there, but I didn't feel confident to make a pass without taking us both out. So I figured if he pulls me along, we'll create a gap. And then at least if I do try and pass him, then I won't lose out to the guy behind me. So that was my game plan. That's why I sat behind him for so long.
Very good, very good. Fair play. Well, it worked out for you in the end. As I say, your podium position here this evening. Congratulations with that one.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
So we'll wrap it up at that one. Herman, congratulations again for the Grand Prix win this evening. Mr. Welter in a fantastic second, and Quincy joining him on the podium. I tell you now, I'm sure you guys have some celebrations to do this evening.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Cool. Thanks very much. Right, this has been the SSRL, the Silly Season Racing League, round 4 from Monaco. Congratulations to Herman once again for winning the race. Mr. Welter in second and Quincy on the podium in third. I've been Lemony Tang. Have a great one. We'll see you next